Hi, Extreme for me, or XTR for me. How's your evening? It's been a long time since I streamed really anything, so I am gonna be very rusty. It's gonna be a short stream, but hey, you know, what can you do? What can you do? So right, hold on. Am I... Need extra steel. So I was building here, but I was told that it's better to build in Dutch East Indies. Which obviously is not a bad idea. Obviously not a bad idea. Because our mainland's going to be taken. By the Germans, if I go against the Germans. But see, the thing is... Oh, hi, Patriarch Brit. It's been a while since I've seen the lion. Yeah, the thing is, I do not know if I'm going to go against or for the Germans. So, yes. It was all really unknown for me yet. In any case... fuel gain per oil. That seems like a pretty good idea. The problem is... I'm at full fuel. So I don't really need any of that. Depth charge thrower, spend 50 to gain 150% during research. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. And I am about to need to build ships. So, oh, submarines. I am gonna have submarines. Are you going to cave to the British or the Germans? I still do not know. I'm not 100% convinced. So if I was doing submarines, I'd need to get myself torpedoes, right? Magnetic detonator, yes. So let's spend that. Let's spend that. Retake South Africa! Yeah, that's if I cave to the Germans, obviously. Oh god, looks like there's some flame warring going on between the various parts. Alright. Yes, give me submarines. You know, you should probably repair. Before you get back to training. Alright. Нет, да. Блять. Nien. Well, of course. Seems like my restream is buggy as hell, but whatever. Yeah, like some of the comments that I got told me to do one thing, some of the comments I got told me to do the other thing. I'm still quite undecided. Because there's a lot of options for Netherlands, so yeah. Obviously, first I'm gonna get the economy all going. So get those things. Expand the artillery richtingen. How great! I mean. I wonder if the Spanish Civil War is any different in this version. There are a lot of divisions over here. Man, haven't played Vanilla Hearts of Iron in so bloody long. It's insane. It is quite insane. And obviously, since this is Vanilla Hearts of Iron, it's probably not gonna get a lot of people watching. Because I'm more of a channel about mods than anything else. Hey, Generalis, how's it going? How's it going with the development, actually? Are you gonna be porting everything into Man the Guns? Because I haven't seen anything from you yet, so I'm guessing so. Huh, naval accidents. Love it. But yeah, like, I'm so not used to normal Hearts of Iron 4. So yeah, this is gonna be quite good. This is gonna give me AI Hembrug as a designer. That's an infantry equipment designer. No real need. Jesus Christ. Can't do early mobilization because I'm a fucking democracy. Obviously. Light aircraft, no need. No need for tanks. Yeah, war industrialist. Yeah, thought so. What would I need? I would need 50 to get the homing torpedo. It's a little early. Ooh, enables 4x torpedo launchers. That sounds great. Mine warfare, right. Mines should probably be something I look into. Hey, Billy Martin. How is the life going? I'd love to get aircraft carriers, but it would probably be too expensive. So for now, I'm just gonna upgrade my submarines and see what I can do with these. Because, yes. Like, obviously, if I went for a lot of, more like Homo torpedo. See, like, obviously, if I went for a lot of Navy, it would be better suited if I was gonna go either with the Germans, put the fattest AA cannons on your ships. Yeah, eventually, probably that would be a good idea, because planes do really destroy. It would probably be if I was going against the British somehow, or... Director fire. That's a module for... yeah, heavy batteries and stuff like that. Speaking of this, I don't have the experience for that. Improved airplane catapult. Conquer northeastern Brazil. Nah, that's not gonna be useful. Yeah, you know what's gonna be useful? Probably Engineer Company. Engineer Company is gonna be definitely useful. Right, now we are positive on the equipment. Now, obviously, we do not have the manpower to do this. Whatever, we shall do that. Anyway, oh, bicycles. We can do bicycles. That's pretty great. Right, I was going for the research and development over here. That sounds like a good idea. I have no idea what you just spoke. It's probably something satanic, though, so I will not think about it. Ooh, we have anti-air from the start. That's great, actually. So do get that anti-air and get more artillery in the production lines. A is great because they hit both planes and can fire on other boats too. Wait, what? What do you mean can fire on other boats too? What the fuck? Can we send volunteers? No. We need world tension to be at 100%. Also, I have no idea what the hell happened in China. If you've seen the normal videos, you know that something weird's going on here. Be Chinese. Oh, of course. Here comes Assbag. He's gonna be great. Full fuel. Dutch equals satanic. Spend shitloads in imperialism in Africa. Oh god. What are we gonna have? Man. Bunch of new tags around, obviously, for decolonization. Gonna actually have to check those out eventually. Man, continue the Zuiderzee works or curtail colonial autonomy. We want to have both of these things to be. Get hated by everyone in China because they only put up with your Chinese shit because of the now stagnating economy. I'm not sure 6% GDP growth could really be considered stagnation. It's of course stagnation compared to earlier. Of course. But you know, battleship light attack. Chance to receive critical hits minus 10%? Would that work on submarines that become DSA commies to Yas Queen slay the Nazis in accordance with your corporate masters? What the Hi Maximilian, hi Marcelo, and would you go communist please? No, I will not be going communist. That's one of the things I definitely will not be doing. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of the trade interdiction doctrine to just be a submarine Nazi. Got 50 naval experience. Got that 50 naval experience. What can I spend that naval experience on? Oh yeah, right, I've got the 4X torpedo launchers too. Right. Cannot deploy because of the manpower issue. Jesus Christ. I probably need to just delete a couple of divisions so that I have manpower to deploy things. So torpedo tubes 2. Oh, you can lay mines with submarines. Ain't that amazing? Okay, so hold on. So I just researched those improved ship torpedo launcher. 4X 450mm torpedoes. Now that's 500mm torpedoes. This is... wait, okay. So apparently I had better torpedo tubes already unlocked? What? Me no understand. Oh. Wait. No. What? How? I don't understand. Small brain. In fake German. I guess I am fine, but not in fake German. Next to it, stock is gonna day that Kim does not poop either. Never trust a self-hating bastard. I'm pretty sure your brain is exploding right now. You should get it checked. Huh. You know what would be fun if we had a super heavy battleship? That would be fun. Anyway, let's get this nonsense going. I'd rather like to have that 100 naval experience. And apparently I cannot modify my submarines in any way? No. So, for now, we're just going to continue cruising along with the same stuff. And instead of this, we just research what? Support weapons. What are they speaking? I don't understand your language. Okay, so there's 3 people on Twitch. Wow, so many people on Twitch. It's just such a great viewership, boys. And like the reason I'm not gonna go communism is that I've already done a fair few left-wing playthroughs on mods in the past few weeks, so I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna be either a Democrat fag or a fash fag, depending on what ends up being more advantageous. Why are my fleets like pitchforks? Hold on, so... oh, I've got ships here that I never realized were here. Okay, for now, just... get those ships all together. Oh god. This new DLC have battle cruisers. It's basically just battleships with less stuff. Like there's the heavy ship hull, right? If we go ahead and take a look at the heavy ship hull, you can just, you know, get more or less thick armor, thicker or thinner armor, and that represents the battlecruiser or battleship. Alright, more research, never a bad thing. And after that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get foreign colonial investments, the crown jewel colony, and then we're gonna like decide whether or not we go for the colonial autonomy or the Zwiedersee works, which is a very important decision. Afterwards, we're gonna decide everything else. So yeah. What do you think about the Man the Guns update so far? I really haven't had enough time to play with it to really formulate any big opinions about it. Now, we don't have enough dockyards allocated for repairs to use the full capacity of the naval base. Alright. Okay. Oh, I see. That is good. So you can increase that repair speed by doing this. That's quite amazing. Yeah, man, the Netherlands has some serious manpower problems. We're gonna need to fix this as well. The manpower problems are not just inflicting upon, or just, I'm not sure how to call it. Electronic research plus 10%. Aren't there like a lot of electronic techs? Yeah, we're talking like this stuff being electronics, right? Yes. USA is so OP and broken after the update. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well, obviously. I guess the electronics would not be too bad, but Royal Dutch Shell. How do we get even Royal Dutch Shell? Expand Curaçao oil refineries. Okay. More than 20% world tension. What was your biggest disappointment about Man the Guns? It's difficult to say. There wasn't... So far, I haven't really had a big single disappointment. Like, the way the DLC works is just pretty much what I expected it was. But again, I haven't had really enough time to look into it very well. So it's been kind of a thing there. Let's read a screen. Penetration. Silent Hunter. That's a visibility minus 20%. Okay, thanks. Retreat decision chance plus 25%. I don't have enough things. So it doesn't really like crush expectations or anything like that. So this is the task force. Right, so split the selected task force in half. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Again, I haven't had that much time to really play with this. I just kind of want to get the submarines that are similar classes in together so that I don't have major issues. And submarines generally I find are better split into small groups, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, this would be great if you could... Okay, alright. It's kind of clunky to work with, but it's workable. So you just select this, then you select that, and then you merge. That's fine, that's fine. Set up a gamers nation. Well, apparently, there's the ABC Republic, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Probably something Curacao, okay, which is over here. So I guess that's the gamer nation, where you can rise up against the Chads and the Stacys, of course. What countries do you think will have focus trees in the next DLC? Well, I mean, Brazil was a great opportunity for fucking man the guns, but they blew that. Oh. Here's Romania doing its thing. Wait, hold on. So they took the cordon sanitaire, but then deal with the devil? What? That's pretty retarded. It's like the opposite of each other. That is really the opposite of each other. Get maintenance company, because we're gonna really want to get focused on that quality of things. Right, naval exercises. Let's get that experience going. Oh my god, yes. Is he doing Democratic Netherlands or Fascist Communist Marxist? Well, the one that I'm definitely not doing is Communist, as I've said. I am not 100% sure on what to do next. I was thinking about whether or not to continue the Zuiderzee works or to curtail colonial autonomy, which is going to influence my choice, because I definitely want this to be a hard campaign where things, you know, are going to be difficult for me. And a relatively easy way to do that is to piss off Germany. So that's something that I'm keeping in the back of my head. How is Italy? Relatively fine for now. Aruba, Barbados, Curacao, of course. Thank you, Thinking Waffle. Right, Thinking Waffle. Aren't you the man that made that Belgium mod like a million years ago? That used to be pretty good. It's still in Road to 56, right? Yeah, because I was looking at Road to 56 lately. Yeah, I know. You did a lot more stuff. That's what I remembered you for, because, you know, waffle in the name and all. Play a non-paradox game, you shill. Well, when I do, people don't watch, so fuck you. Kill yourself. We work for Italy, France, and the Soviet Union is needed. Yeah, but like, what are they gonna do with it? Seriously? What the hell are they gonna do with it? Get that infantry equipment research bonus. Damn, I'm just really waiting for that early mobilization. What do I need? More than 10% war support for this. Alright, so got 100% stability. We're gonna need the war support. What's the reason why you don't like the Catholic Church? Well, generally, I'm not the biggest fan of churches. Just in general. And the Catholic one is probably the worst one, because they are the... whatever happened to Catman? He's just doing his Serbian things. He's not getting around as much anymore, but, you know, he's still around. I'm gonna tell you that you asked for him. Have you ever heard of a developmental mod called Calm Before the Storm? Yeah, I am following it. Looks relatively interesting. I'll be taking a bigger look at it when I can. And yeah, the Catholic Church is just generally a little bit worse than the other ones because, you know, got a longer history and they're generally better at doing all that church stuff, which is relatively, you know, scary. Man, our manpower is really, really bad, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to actually just absorb the Dutch East Indies. Actually, hold on. Speaking of that, I could do some shenanigans with like their infantry templates. Right. And that would take up mostly their manpower, right? Oh, entirely their manpower. Oh, great. Where's Go-To, mate? When I get really, like, you could say the mood to play Go-To, I'm gonna play Go-To. But that has not been the best. Been having a good time shitposting. Have a good one. Oh yeah, see ya. It's just that Go-To is you just need to be in the mood for it. And I've played so much fucking Go-To. I wasted too much of my life on it. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna have, like, you know, anything better. Any better feelings for the Go-To. Man, 23% world tension. I definitely need to go ahead and get myself some war support, so that I can prepare the inundation lines and stuff. Alright, so I can attract investors. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god. Like, all of this is pretty good. After taking this decision 3, 10, 6, and 10 times. After taking this decision 5 times. That's quite great. Let's take these decisions. Hey, Aphalis! How's it going? I saw that you also had a Man the Gun stream. Though I haven't been able to take a look at it. Hashtag unconventional YouTuber gang, you could say. Man, these Dutch people just don't like fighting. Will you bring Imperator Rome? Yeah, I'm thinking of playing that game. Because, you know, it's all up my alley. Cap, forehead, all that Roman stuff. Go-To is the best game ever. Nah, I'm not sure. I am not too sure on that, my friend. Right. Crown Jewel Colony. So now I can take either curtail colonial autonomy or just continue the Zuiderzee works. This is actually relatively big, because curtail colonial autonomy means you can annex the Dutch East Indies and relocate the government there if you get annexed by the Germans. So it's all about, you know, what if the Germans are uppity against you and you want to stick with the Brits? Man, the gun's more like all my fucking mods are broke. Yeah, pretty much. The other option, the continue the Zuiderzee works, is better if you go with the Germans. It's also better if you... Well, you can also like try to use it to kind of like be a bulwark against Germany and all that. on the mainland, which is obviously quite difficult. Your Twitch app alerted me to your stream, but YouTube did not. Yeah, because YouTube alerts are really weird, the way that they work. Really, really weird. Yeah. Maintenance company? That's pretty good.
A glorious victory, comrade!
Yo! Thank you, Tim.
Glorious victory, comrade!
Thank you, Tim, for the follow on the Twitch. Even though I am not a Twitch man. Cap a forehead. Which focus tree do you like the most? The Netherlands, actually. Oh, wow. That's a late declaration. 38. That has probably left the Chinese a little bit of time to build up. But they've been focused on like trying to head about into Chai for a while. And actually, right, they had lost, you know, Shandong. So... Man, one good thing about normal Hearts of Iron 4 is just how fast it runs. Because I'm used to Kaiserreich. And, yeah. Just used to that. It's like, okay, since no one's being a man in the chat and telling me what to do, I'm gonna continue the Zuiderzee works and be a true man. However, I can still annex the Duchy Stimmies, because, you know, minus 50 autonomy, minus 50 autonomy more, minus 50 more autonomy. So that's 150 less autonomy, right? So I can still annex that shit. However, at the same time, you know, I'm not sure I want to annex it, because they've got core states on all of this. This is bullshit. I'm rendering a fucking massacre of a time lapse. Say, oh yeah, right, the one you announced in the Discord. Oh my god. Is Galaxy Brain Wang Jingwei gonna encircle everything here? Oh no, look at that one Japanese tank just moving in and being like, no, you do not encircle my friends.
A glorious victory, comrade!
Oh god. Thank you to... Body... Oh, Eddie's Murphy. Thank you so much for the follow. Pane incident. Oh. Right, they've added that event in. So, pretty great. Have you ever considered playing Men at War? It's a pretty good sort of realistic RTS. I have played Men of War. Tensions running high between the United States and Japan. Of course, I have played Men of War in the past. Not recently, but in the past. Actually, let's take these decisions, all of them. Attract that foreign industry. Of course. Quite great. Alright. Is it me or is the new naval system complicated? It is complicated. It is very much complicated. Now, caving to the Germans. So what if I go the Netherlands first? The United Netherlands. That still might make me fight the Germans. Which is something that I'm looking for, kinda. Would Belgium have been a better idea for a focus tree than Mexico? Brazil would have been a better idea for a focus tree than Mexico. But they wanted to do the Trotsky meme. Which, I guess it's like, yeah, sure. Or I could still do, like, the bullshit Wilhelmina path. Which, it also seems pretty good. Yeah, you know what? How about how about let's do the trade neutrality, and then go the Wilhelmina path, because we stay non-aligned. We go non-aligned with that, right? Yeah, non-aligned can justify things. Can justify on people, so that is playable. It's not like democracy. Alright, let's do Wilhelmina. Fine. Even though I severely dislike... here goes Austria. Even though I severely dislike generally... Repair those inundation lines. I severely dislike whatchamacallit. The monarchism memes in Hearts of Iron 4 generally, but I guess it's fine. Because this actually makes sense. Have you tried the non-aligned UK yet? No. Again, I'm very much blinding into man the guns, so yeah. Finland needs a focus tree. Oh yeah. Yeah, you are kind of correct. So does Greece and most of Europe. Yeah, I mean, Bulgaria would be nice. Greece would definitely be nice. And Belgium. So I guess like a next... Oh, here we are. Another... I'm actually gonna get all of your divisions so that I can not be stupid with them. So like, you're just a shitty... Yes, okay. So you're just shitty. You're less shitty, but you're still shitty. So I get what to do. Alrighty. Alrighty then. So I've now decided that I'm going non-aligned, so that means I'll be fighting Japan more on the seas than anyone else. So I'm gonna need to fortify this stuff relatively well. How about Timor? Then I'm gonna work my way into fortifying the other stuff too. Because I mean, West Papua's worthless, and some of these areas are also pretty worthless, so yeah. They will do a Finland tree when they rework all the Nordic nations, like a Nordic DLC. Yeah, I mean, they're probably gonna do a Nordic DLC, because let's face it, it's Paradox, so yeah. Worst thing is, the DLCs take their sweet time. HOI4 is pumping DLCs like crazy. I'm not sure if them pumping out DLCs like crazy would be good, because that would just mean... Oh, wow. Even more divisions. Wait, hold on. Am I putting you here? Is this a good idea? Probably not. Because these are pretty good divisions. Right? And I've heard that the Venezuelans can get uppity. So I'm gonna have to put some divisions in Venezuela. So a couple of divisions there. Then a couple of these divisions I'm gonna get on over to Europe. Hey, Mohammed! See, the thing is, okay, so I'm not sure if it would be good to just pump out, to have more DLCs being pumped out, because, like, in the end, the result would be just more content that's less polished, most likely. Like, they're already having relative problems with the way Hearts of Iron 4 is being developed, so that they're taking it a little bit slower, probably a good thing overall. Have you played Victoria 2? Yes, I have, actually. On the channel, too. It's a great game that I wish I had more time to play, and I wish was more popular. Although I guess I could have been like making Victoria 2 videos, and that would have gotten just fucking retarded views off of Ice Sorrow's production, who makes videos for that. And yeah, see, I think that's part of the problem. They just release these games that it's kind of like their brand of the games as a service meme that's been gaining popularity in the gaming industry, obviously. But like that meme is obviously how the market is evolving, so it's not like, you know, it's not like you can really do much with that. Oh look, I'm 10% war support. How great. Can I get this? No, more than 15%. Yeah, I've been told by people. What the fuck? Oh man. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, you know, they made the Asian DLC or whatever, and then fucking this happens. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like they're already having problems with like basic fucking stuff, like this, getting it wrong. It's like, it's pretty obvious why fucking Mao Zedong would not join in the greater East Asian co-prosperity sphere, you know? You don't need to be some genius to avoid this happening, but they cannot. And yeah, like, the pumping it out, it ends up having the effect of what Constantine just said, with CK2 and all the DLCs getting up to $300 and stuff, so, you know. Yeah, that also obviously is not the best, because, you know, when I buy a game, I'd rather like it for it to be, I guess, maybe not like just 100% finished, but at least mostly finished. And that's clearly not the case with partially Hearts of Iron 4 too, but like with the way that, for example, EU4 developed, that game was not fucking finished on release. Like, if you play right now EU4 without some of the DLCs like Art of War, it's just terrible. It's pretty fucking terrible. Alright, Germany is the greater threat. And yeah, they're oh crap. They're doing the bad things. What are the floodgates? Okay, so at war, so Holland, fully controlled by the Netherlands, active for 14 days. Holland, Brabant, and Friesland. Okay, so that gives flooded. So division speed minus 50%, entrenchment, all that. Alright. Gonna make everything really strong. How did you meet Empire Rommel, and is he completely dead on YouTube? I know he made a new channel called the Malaka, but I do not know if he uploads there. He does not upload there anymore, and he's probably not gonna upload. I'm not 100% on this, but he's not really all that interested lately in uploading any videos, just because he's been having life developments. Like, he's got a family and stuff now, so yeah. He's more, dealing with that stuff now. But the way I met him is it's kind of retarded, actually, in a way, because it was like the early fucking days of me being on the internet. And so obviously I was a little bit derp. And I asked him for some stuff, and he was relatively pull out about it, because, back then he wasn't really big, even though, well, I mean, like, we're talking like people making videos about games, so nothing in this scene is really ever like truly big, but like, he didn't have much to deal with, so we just kind of, started talking and sometimes playing together. So that's kind of how I got to know him and meet him, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's very happy now, so I am really glad that things worked out for him, because he's a better guy than he thinks he is. I remember when I was a fan of Ramble and it's a great Woodstock. Yeah, of course. Back when we were doing broken stuff on like fucking Company of Heroes mod and stuff. Those were the days. Haha. That shit was great back then. I mean, it's still great now. Victoria 2 was famously shut on the release. Yeah, but the difference with Victoria 2 is that they fixed it with like 2 expansions, not like 15 DLCs. And about like Hearts of Iron 4 being too simple, I mean, kind of. Let's just say that. Let's just say kind of. I'm definitely like not on the side that Hearts of Iron 4 is difficult or anything like that. It's definitely pretty easy. But at the same time, like I think a lot of the people that say that, or at least I think, I'm not 100% on this, but a lot of the people that say that seem to be on the side of more like favoring something more like Hearts of Iron 3, which is, in my opinion, a little bit too complicated for a Hearts of Iron game. Not because it's like difficult or, you know, anything like that. Well, of course it is difficult, but like it just takes too long to play. Like Hearts of Iron 3 just takes a long fucking time to play. It's more along the lines of a game like Gary Grisby's War in the East, which is, you know, it's just another type of game from a grand strategy. What are we, old mans moaning about the past? Yeah, we are. And, you know, fucking you coming in here, Pablo, and coming along and doing that stuff kind of reminds me that you're also one of my first subscribers. So, yeah, I guess you're kind of, in some ways, my Woodstock, as I was to EER. You know, fucking sending me replays when I had like 40 subscribers and stuff. Of you memeing about with partisans on Company of Heroes 2. Hashtag, that was good stuff. Alright. Are you not exercising? Right. You're not exercising because you're repairing. You're repairing. Alright. We need a Victoria free. I wouldn't mind a Victoria free. Oh, Mexican junta. The Mexican junta. Of course. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, so nations actually keep the focus tree now? That's good. So what did they end up doing? No, they're taking the pro-British route. How did they get the fascist rising? Or whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. Alright. Okay then. Get more Dutch East Indies divisions. You know, I'm thinking. I'm thinking we rework the way this works. Which is bad English. We get you on the shittier islands instead. Okay. Do you like Victoria 2? I do. I may just do a shout out to your channel for my subs so they have something to watch on while it is. Oh, thanks. Well, I mean, I think that we have a lot of shared viewership, actually. And, yeah, I've got life stuff developing too, so... The Woodstock dream will be not over in the future. I will still do videos. It will just be a lot less productive. Also, Mexico joins the Allies already? I'm not sure if this is hashtag historically accurate. But yeah, like I think that me and you, Atlas, have a lot of shared viewers because we're relatively similar in a few things. Relatively. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I linked some of your stuff on my channel, like, back when I was a little bit smaller, but definitely, you know, when something interesting is going on, a lot of our viewership can kind of conglomerate with each other. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure that after I did a Soviet Union Fuhrerreich playthrough, and you did your Molotov playthrough, like a lot of the people that watched my run ended up actually watching yours as well. I definitely recognize some of the people on the comments on both ends. So yeah, that's quite nice. I am enjoying the Netherlands though so far. This is gonna turn really ugly in a bit. Really ugly in a bit. So we're gonna have to think about how we handle things. Okay, so you're facing Germany. I guess I'm gonna make you green. Nut. After Victoria 2, Paradox got more greedy. They revised their DLC policy with Crusader Kings 2, EU-Rome expansions, EU3, EU4 expansions, so they did get greedy due to their games getting popular. Well, I mean, of course. Of course. That's, like, expected, to be honest. It's just, you know, they're a corporation. Their objective, their end goal is to make money. So, it's just okay. Like, I don't make it a moral complaint that they do this. Because it's just how it works. And so there's nothing you can do about it. Literally nothing you can do about it. As a private individual. Because it's not like you by yourself are gonna really like affect projections or statistics by what you do. So you just, you know, you do what you like, and if you don't like something, don't pay money for it. But that's just your thing, you know. And then you talk about like people that think that boycotting this or boycotting that is gonna change anything. I mean, seriously, you think they care about you? Just, it's better to spend your time doing something else. Kill the pacifists. Well, yeah, that's what is about to happen. Привет, комрад Вуди. Какой путь выбрали? Мы выбрали путь... How do you even say queen? It's король. Корольница? Something like that? Мы выбрали путь Вильгельмины, потому что мы хотим воевать с Германией, но без путь демократии, потому что путь демократии в таком случае тебе нельзя justify focus on other people. Also because, I don't know, I guess it's just a meme. I think that if the DLCs have a ton of content, I don't care. Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. It's kind of my thing too. TBH, it's like, after Russian and Chinese, what next? Yeah, I'll get to that in a bit. Like, yeah, if the DLCs have a ton of content, then it's no problem. Kraljica in Serbian. Yes, it's probably something like that in Russian too. I forget. Like, I've read stuff about like the fucking Queen of England in Russian, so I know the word somewhere in the back of my mind, but I just don't remember. Right now, I do not have the remembering. Okay, crack down on the pacifist movement. Change the popularity of democracy. Yes. Like, how about yes? Отправдывать. Хорошо. Спасибо большое тебе. Да, отправдывать сил войны. Или casus belli на русском. На русском немного страшно, но в английском тоже страшно, потому что это в латинском языке. Латинский слов. Look at the A with all the Sims 4 DLC selling off features that weren't Sims free. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things that is kind of grinding my gears about some of this Hearts of Iron 4 DLC, is that it's selling features that effectively were already in either Darkest Hour or Hearts of Iron free. Like, for example, it's probably 100% certain that we're gonna have like a spying DLC that's focused on espionage and politics. And that's going to be all things from Hearts of Iron 3 and Hearts of Iron 2. Recycled. We had the Asia DLC that I liked because, well, one, I'm an Asia fanboy, and two, it had something new, which was developed China, which was almost, non-existent in the previous Hearts of Irons. And however, like, for example, Together for Victory with like the more developed Commonwealth mechanics and the Lend-Lease, it's all stuff that already was in Hearts of Iron 2 and Hearts of Iron 3. It's like, yeah. So when did you start learning Russian? Oh, okay, so that's an interesting story. I started learning Russian because I got interested in Russian history when I was in high school. Люблю эти моменты. Ну да, но без этих моментов я думаю, что очень много россияне не будут бы фанов или фанами. Да, быть фанами Вудстока. No, like, see... Что они сделали с Чанкайшек? Я не знаю. Я просто не знаю, что случилось в Китае. Но это не важно. Это не важно. So, like, the Russian stuff is, like, I got interested in Russian history and a bunch of stuff about Russia. So I just kind of started picking it up, like, off of websites and stuff, like howtolearnrussian.com xd. Getting myself exposed to the good old Russian propaganda, obviously, because that's what ends up happening. And then I decided to actually study foreign languages in university because I already kind of had that, you could say, that inkling. Могут быть все? Да, могут быть все. Но все возможно в жизни. Только надо быть на правильном месте для того, чтобы эти ивенты будут правильно возможны. I know what happened to Chiang Kai-shek, got killed by the Gommies. No, but isn't that the path of the social democracy? Yeah. See, if Chiang Kai-shek had gotten killed by PRC, then they would have Janlan as the leader and not Mao Zedong. So, I do not know. So, stop. It seems that there in the militarists, there's an event on the assassination of, or no, on the kidnapping, right? It might have been, oh, it was probably the CN incident. Oh shit. Okay. Where the fuck's the CN incident? Jesus fucking Christ. I forgot about that 100%. They probably just murdered one of the warlords. It was fucking... No, okay. Who was it? What the fuck just happened? So one of the warlords must have taken the communist path. And somehow got the event for the CN incident and then murdered him. It's an event. Oh, right, it's the PRC that gets it. Right. Yeah, okay, I remember because I played with the PRC once. And they do get that event, right? So they just murdered him. Oh, the Soviets? I don't fucking know. So yeah, it was the CN incident, and so he got murdered. And now the fucking, this is hilarious. So since the communist China has cores on everything, the Japanese are occupying things for communist China, which is just fucking absolutely hilarious. It's just absolutely fucking hilarious. And yeah, I am a Russian quote-unquote major. Like, I major in languages, so it's both Russian and Chinese. My family's from Bari. Oh, Bari. What a great place. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, no, right. It's like over here in Italy. They moved in the 1890s. You're in the United States, right? Or just somewhere else? Повтор. Ну да, я увидел. Первый раз видел. Yeah, I don't know. All this stuff really confused me with fucking Chiang Kai-shek getting murdered. Oh, 29 people. Oof. Lots of people. Bari, one of the biggest ammunition explosions of the war. Wasn't that in Salerno, I think? And yeah, the chemical weapons were involved. That's kind of one of the most interesting examples during World War II of like something going seriously wrong. How old are you? 23. I know, I sound like I'm like fucking 15, but I'm actually 23. Friesland. We probably need to fortify Friesland. Okay, so we got... alright, we need to take Oranje-Boven so that we get the non-aligned support. Early mobilization. Very good. Anyway, like, yeah, that's one of really the weirdest incidents in the war. It's like some American ammunition ship exploded in a port in southern Italy, which might have been Salerno, which is right over here, or it might have been Bari, which is right over here. I don't remember. Wait, Malta's in the... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, right, because the UK went to decolonization. UK went decolonization, so... Yeah. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, to say the least. Oh, no, but the university system works differently here, Kharitonov. Because what you do is in different different departments where you can study in, or different faculties depending on the exact terminology that you prefer. You're gonna have like subjects that basically are all your majors because you put just as much effort into them as everything else. So it's not like there's more work involved. It's just the way it works. So technically, I just have, like, in American university terms and American top college terms, I'd be a, technically an undergrad still, because I'm gonna graduate in a few days, in a few weeks. So technically, I'd be an undergrad student, you know, bachelor's degree. I'm getting my bachelor's, essentially, which is gonna happen, again, in a bit. You need a Discord server. I do have a Discord server. You can join it down below in the description of the... Yes, of course. You found out pretty quickly. Undirect rule from London. I'm pretty sure it's indirect. Capakipo. They really need to make more leader portraits instead of just changing the suits they wear. I mean, artists are at a premium, as far as I know. I like, yeah, this guy is just... So it's like El Genericos all over, you know? Just make one. Poland joined... Wait, what? What do you mean Poland joined the United Kingdom? It should have been Poland joined the Allies. Woodstock has very high IQ. Of course, I have Galaxy Brain. Me have Galaxy Brain. So wait, hold on, right. So this, we're probably never gonna be able to defend this from the Germans. Lucky you never went anywhere near electric engineering. Well, I mean, the fact that I didn't go for anything related to engineering is both a good and a bad thing. Because one, as you said, engineering is just, you know, scary. And two, yeah, see, the thing is, I'm not sure where it's gonna spawn those forts. But at the same time, все ради, камрад. Да, все ради. At the same time, you know, it is pretty good for the market, you know. The job market. Построй стену. Да. И мы будем построить великую стену против мексиканской Германии. Против мексиканской Германии. Представьте, что ты Трамп, а немцы это мексиканцы. Да. So we're gonna build the great wall against the Mexican Germans. Hashtag build a wall. Hashtag Oranje Boven. Torpedo reveal chance minus whatever %. That's probably a good idea. You know, like, I don't want my submarines getting critical hits. Yeah, another thing that I have to keep in mind is that the Germans are probably going to kill... What the fuck? What is that template? Ooh, that's nice. That was a bad idea though, because I'm about to actually end it. I am very sorry. Because, yeah. How is Trump viewed in Italy? I mean, pretty much like anywhere else. Even though we do have our own versions of Trump, and we're actually kind of the country that had the first political figure that kind of had the Trump archetype going for him, which was an interesting man called Silvio Berlusconi. Very, very interesting man. Yo, Jack Howard. Hope you're having a good evening. I sure am, however, I am gonna end the stream soon, so y'all just came at the wrong time, but I will be definitely continuing the playthrough over here. That's something that, like, has been on my mind lately a little bit. How essentially... Like, essentially, like, a lot of the Hearts of Iron stuff that you can put out on YouTube, like, it really doesn't make any sense for you to be doing it outside of streaming. I don't know. Марионетки могут формировать нации. Например, если сделать Литву марионеткой и отдать ей Латвию и Эстонию, то она сделает Прибалтику. Я не знаю. Morning where I am. Oh, okay. We've got one of those people. Okay, so hold on. So it's either that you're so far ahead, so like, you know, somewhere over here, or you're so far behind, like somewhere over here. Here comes the hashtag FLS gang. Oh, it's Badar Boy. Okay, so I now finally find your channel, mate. We talked on Aphelis's Discord. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, alright, so... How does it work with puppets? Can they form nations? Actually got no clue. I actually have no clue. Like, thinking about a country that can form nations that's right now... fucking puppeted. I have no idea. Oh, whoa! Oh, gotta love that Italian accent. Of course. Yo, Pinotes. Like, for example, would Palestine be able to form anything? Palestine is fully independent. No. Okay. Хорошо. Мы сейчас знаем, что марионетки... у марионетков нельзя формировать нации. It's me, Mario. Well, of course you wanted to do retarded stuff with Lithuania. That's just your... It's just your nature. Hashtag Aphelis gang. Yeah, of course. Anyway, I think like another 5 or 10 minutes and then I'm gonna be signing off. It wasn't a long stream, but you know, just progressing forward, making some big decisions on the future of this playthrough. Alright, so this is pretty great. We can go with Britain, and that removes the neutrality. Ooh, that's pretty good. And it joins the Allies. Or, we cannot take lead minor democracies because we need to have taken Unity for Democracy. That's just very sad. Viva Palestine, of course! Anyway, so that makes you non-aligned, which is quite okay. I've got one fleet too many over here. Okay. Sure. So make you a new fleet. And put Dorman on you. Okay. And then, like, getting everyone here. How do I see? Okay, right. Okay, so I'm gonna put every one of you in Batavia. And instead of naval exercising you, I'm gonna put you on the convoy raiding. Because I want those Japanese to fucking pay for everything that they're gonna try to do to us. With blood. Or whatever. If I may inquire, what's your political stance? Obviously, if that's something that you talk about on YouTube. I don't really talk about it, but I kind of do sometimes. Wait, hold on, what? You just put the entire fleet there? No, that's not what I intended. Fuck you. That pisses me off. Oh, that's putting the entire fleet regardless. Hmm. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to play with this, whatever. Yeah, I don't really make YouTube a platform for my political beliefs. Not because of, like, of the whole demonetization thing. Like, I sometimes just get demonetized because I just say shit I shouldn't on YouTube, but it's like, whatever. It's just because I don't really think that the internet really is the place to conduct politics because of a lot of practical issues with it. But I'm definitely more on the left-wing side of things. I'll definitely tell you that much. And, you know, if we, like, get to talk, like, you know, one-on-one, we can have much, you know, more, you could say, developed discussions. But, you know, I don't really talk about politics on, like, streams as much as I could. Also because, you know, not really, again, not really all that useful. It's, like, it's fun to talk politics on stream. Just not that much about, like, my beliefs or anything. Just more in general about how politics works and stuff like that. Which, of course, my beliefs factor into that. But, yeah. It's kind of funny, yeah. Japan working for the liberation of the fucking Chinese workers. Because Mao joined the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Yeah, we're getting paid, boy, because we're big people. I don't really get all that much out of YouTube. But, hey. I do get some. It's relatively useful. Ha, Comrade Woodstock. Yes, of course. Of course, Comrade Woodstock. Нет. Но Великая Литва... Просто не знаю, как назвать это. Великая Литва — это, конечно, самая хорошая вещь. Yeah, of course, Montenegro right now is at the crossroads of China, Russia, the EU, and the United States. Not as much the United States as some of the rest of Eastern Europe, but definitely the EU, China, and Russia all have their hands, you know, all over Montenegro. It's actually a really rather interesting case study for modern international politics in some ways. And that's really nice. Oh wow, if you take Oranje Bovin, you actually cannot curtail colonial autonomy. That's pretty great. And like, it's nice to have channels that are focused on the political stuff. obviously. You know, for the entertainment, I think it's great. Mostly because I just like it. I like it all a lot, personally. And obviously the YouTube's, you know, doesn't like it because the way that they make money with the advertisement, it's just not good for it. It's just really not good for it. Okay, so how do I get this to work? But like, why? What the frick? Okay, so I really don't understand the way this is supposed to work. Okay, now you work the way I wanted to. Although, no, you're not working the way I wanted to. You're still putting all the divisions in there. Yeah, I know how your beliefs develop, especially when it regards to NATO and stuff like that. I've listened to some of what you say, so yeah, I am aware. Do not worry. Now this is severely pissing me off because the entire fucking fleet is going in one place. I'm gonna have to find out how to. Control this stuff. I am gonna do it. See, like, why is it putting everyone in there? That makes me really fucking mad. Anyway, this is a good place to like end the stream. I'm gonna have dinner in a bit, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and record some more Netherlands. Like, after I find out how to get this working, I'm gonna record a few episodes, which are gonna be up on the channel in the next few days. I am also going to just kind of cut the stream up a bit and upload it separately. First though, like, I'm probably gonna finish uploading the other parts of like my Pacific States run. But yeah, do thank each and every one of you that showed up this night. It was good to have you. And yeah, as always, I hope to see you in the next installments of Let's Stream with Woodstock, which hasn't been happening, you know, that much often. I haven't been streaming as much, but yeah, whatever. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for streaming, and if you're not in the mood for streaming, it just doesn't work. Thank you for the bon appetits. Bon appetits to all you all who are gonna have like dinner or breakfast or anything. And yeah, if I can find out how to deal with this mess and nonsense, I'm gonna be a happy man. Yes, vada mangiare. And yeah, see you all. Good night, sweet dreams, all that stuff. See you, Atlas. See you, Atlas gang. And see you all around.